It's brought to my attention that there's a new problem in the anime community. And it all stemmed that I saw on Twitter from a character being cosplayed by a black woman. See, the issue that we talking about today is the black anime fan problem. Before we even check out this video by Jew Almighty, who breaks it down, and we ain't gonna go through the whole video because I've already seen it on my own time. I'm just using his video as a way to get my own thoughts out, right? There's not a lot of black representation as it is in the genre of anime, firstly. Secondly, every character that you see in anime is already presumed to be Japanese of some sort. They're not white, my nigga. Not one of them. I don't give a fuck if Naruto looks white with blonde hair. His last name is fucking Uzumaki. Is there a Charles Uzumaki? Huh? You know a Kenny Uzumaki? Who? Y'all cosplay as people, but you're not even being one-to-one because you're not Japanese, bro. You don't have cat-like features, bro. But if we decide we want to dress up as, I don't know, Broly, well, Broly's not black. I mean, Frieza does call him a monkey, but it's not that type of monkey. See, now we end up crossing a whole different territory of being racist. And then when you get called out on it, it was just race bait, bro. It's just to shut your bitch ass up. See, it's two different ways you can go about this anime shit, right? And as me being the crash out that I am, we gonna check out this. I wanna gauge y'all's opinion. I know where I stand. Shout out my nigga Jabber. But then y'all gonna tell me Jabber is not black? Have y'all heard the voice actor? He's a nigga. He has dreads. He used slang. That's black. Then y'all gonna tell us we always trying to take stuff that's not ours. What else do we take that's not ours? The black community, we don't take things. We don't do that. That's not our body. We don't claim nothing that's not our body. But when it comes to music, rock and roll, blues, R&B, we created that. Facts. You can go back in time. Why you black people always pulling into stuff? You want to get banned, brother? It's your first time chatting. You decided to be on some bullshit? Barry, your bitch ass up. Sit there and play with your PS4. And hopefully you can get some better graphics, you bitch ass nigga you. Why would it be black representation in Japan? There's black people in Japan. There's melanated people all across the fucking world, you fucking imbecile. If there wasn't any black people in Japan, if the author, the mangaka decided to make a black character in Japan, there's now a black character in Japan, you bitch ass nigga. Facts. Jabber is black, is he not?
I'm just saying the character is not black.
People just assume that every character must be
He's
white.
not white.
And those people are weird. Especially the ones that take that mindset and then apply it to cosplayers.
People run to the comments to say that he's anything but black because they love the character, they love the black culture around him, but they hate the idea that he might actually be a white man.
White people are trying to colonize anime now because of
Oh,
course they
damn.
are.
Is
Now,
he talking about Barry?
Hey, I found this thing called anime. It's like Japanese animation cartoon of
Oh,
sorts. It's really
shit.
cool. Their art is really good. The way they depict fight scenes is really good. I think it's really interesting. That's fine. You can like anime. But then white people just like colonize that shit. And then it's just like Vinny Hacker watches anime, so I start watching anime so that he would like me.
Which has even extended.
It's almost like it's second nature to those particular individuals. Not all white people move like that. Not all white people are as evil as people are trying to paint them. I know I got white homies that I grew up with, that I kick it with or talk to right now to this day. But there are some weirdos in the anime community that always say, but why is everything about race? It's never a problem until the race that's being attacked speaks up about it. Respectfully. We just saying, hey, this isn't even your culture. We just also enjoy this, because if it was a white thing, it wouldn't only, or some anime wouldn't only be in Japanese, and you had to go, you know what I'm saying, bro? Do you understand what I'm saying? Am I bugging? If it is, I don't care. This is my opinion. You can agree or disagree. It doesn't bother me. I'm still gonna sleep fantastically next to your mama tonight. Like, what is we saying?
To cosplay.
I have seen the opposite a lot, where people just assume that every character must be white, and those people
Because
are
of the
weird.
skin
Especially the
tone.
ones that take that
It's
mindset
all in
and then apply it to
Japan.
cosplayers. Like, they have no problem with a white person cosplaying
But Sailor
Naruto, and as far
Moon,
as they're concerned, it's a
her
perfect
mom
match,
and
but then a
dad
black
are
person
Japanese,
cosplays
bro.
Naruto, and all of a sudden they have a problem with it. Those people are the weirdos.
With white people trying to ridicule black people for even participating in cosplay. Hating on them every chance.
And the craziest thing in the black community, we've liked anything revolving trauma, kung fu, martial arts, emotional distress for a grip and a quarter. The amount of niggas that like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, we can go Ip Man if you want to, all the Bruce Lee flicks, all the Jackie Chan flicks. I mean, Wu-Tang Clan had a whole run on it, bro. We just like it, especially when you telling me a story where there's real life scenarios that we can pull from. Let's go One Piece. I can pull the same topic from multiple characters. The racism to the Buccaneers, the racism to the fishermen. Do I need to keep going? The racism to the Giants, the racism to the Davy clan. I can keep going. I can go to a whole different anime if I need to. It's just we enjoy a story that we can relate to. Of course, a good majority of the African Americans love, you know what I'm saying, action anime. Of course we do. There's a pocket where we like slice of life, we like rom-coms, but it's a grand majority. I could be incorrect, but from what I can tell you, I only like action anime for shit show, for 100%, bro.
They get and accusing them of trying to make Japanese anime characters black.
I'm just saying the character is not black. Right. The characters that we cosplay might not be black, but you know.
Cause also you ain't no fucking elf, you bitch ass, but you want to be fucking fearing. You're not an elf. If I wanted to be fucking, I don't know, Luffy, but you're not black. You're not a pirate, but my ancestors was brought here on the ship, nigga. So now what? Uno reverse.
They're not white either. I mean, he is a Saiyan, but he isn't that kind of monkey. Broly is not black.
And that's when you cross the line of being just
Why are you doing this?
a
What's
bigot,
your problem?
bro.
What? I'm just being canonly accurate. It's not that serious.
He's an alien.
You know, it is that serious because what you're doing looks like racism.
And you see their ignorance as clear as day with tweets like this. Not sure why everything needs to.
There shouldn't be a problem with anybody wanting to dress up as a character that they love or enjoy. It's the same concept as when you was a little kid dressing up for Halloween. Bitch, you cannot tap into the morphing grid for real. Why the fuck are you the Red Ranger? If anybody, you're not the Red Ranger. You be like the Blue. You ain't got no leader aspect in your body, bitch.
Be this character but make it black seems like an odd choice if you love the original characters. This is just a normal black woman cosplaying, by the way, which then leads to black people
Shout out, hold on.
original characters. This is just a normal black woman cosplaying, by the way.
Shout out to Shorty Doo-Wop. Shout out to my queen. Bitch, you look good. Melanin is popping. But the fact that you wanted to dress up as a character that you either like the fit or you like the character so much and you got flack because the character itself isn't black. The character's not white either. The character's not white.
Which then leads to black people speaking out about that colonizing mentality.
When a Japanese creator wants to put black characters,
But we saying Jabber's not black. The mannerisms is a nigga, a real nigga. at that.
in her story and she creates a black man who's on the lighter side, people run to the comments to say that he's anything but black because they love the character, they
He
love
got
the black
locks,
culture
bro.
around him, but they
He
hate
used
the
slang,
idea
bro.
that he might actually be a
He
black
has
man.
melanin, bro.
When Miles Morales puts on the mask, he's not Spider-Man, he's Miles Morales because Spider-Man could be any other race, any other gender,
But he can't be
any
black.
other species, but he can't be a black person. When a Japanese person creates a manga to highlight the struggle of mixed race people in Japan and it follows a black mixed
Oh, Barry. There's mixed race people in Japan. Oh, wow. So you telling me there is black representation in Japan actually? So it's a possibility that there's black representation, or there should be at least more black representation in the anime. Oh. It's the same concept as there being, I don't know, black country stars, white rappers. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
race girl, met with none but racism.
Alpha,
and
what exactly do
controversy.
you agree with?
She is black. She didn't make it black. You sound dumb. But racism and negativity like that is what led to a black girl really into cosplay.
So my question is, would it be more acceptable to the bigots if these black anime fans went in whiteface to cosplay as these anime characters? Would that make y'all happy, or is that now another bucket of worms? See, there's no way to please the bigots because, like, as a black anime fan, bitch, if I wanted to be Simone, I'm going to be Simone. It just so happens that my skin tone is black. So now my portrayal of Simone is a nigga. I can't help that I'm black, bro.
On social media, self-deleting.
Ashley, who went by the username SquidKid1111, she was a cosplayer that cosplayed anime characters. Her cosplays are amazing. If you
She's
scroll through her
snapping,
page,
but she self-deleted, bro. Because people was giving her so much racial hate that she could not handle it. This is something that she highly enjoyed, but y'all niggas ain't got no problem when Senna's being Squirrel Girl. Y'all freaky asses. Y'all ain't got no problems when Senna do it. Fucking goons. But let Barefoot Tasha, let Jazzy Guns. I don't want to see not nan hate. I don't want to see no comment from y'all when that new anime house drop. I don't want to see nothing from y'all, bro. I don't want to see nothing when RDC drop an anime skit at all. Stay on y'all side, bro. Stay on y'all side. And when Dark Lights get an anime, when Monsters We Make get an anime, I don't want to hear nothing from y'all, bro. I don't want to hear a thing from y'all, dog. Whatsoever.
you guys cannot tell me these aren't good cosplays. But wait, some people will say they aren't good because she's black.
Just say you hate her. You hate the character she's portraying because she's black then. Just say you straight up racist, bro.
Unfortunately, racism is still very much a thing in today's world. Ashley's family made a post announcing the passing of Ashley. They revealed in a recent story post
That's so
that she
sad.
received many disgusting racist comments. All these comments built up dark thoughts within Ashley.
And I'm
she
pretty sure
decided
Barry was
to
probably one
exit
of
the
them.
world.
This man said, let's go back. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let's just go back to his logs real quick. Coming from Barry8353. First time chatter, by the way. Why you black people always pulling into stuff? Why you had to say why you black people? There's 10,000 other ways you could even frame that sentence. As a person with a brain, with some kind of IQ, they got some kind of education in the slightest. Next. Not everything's about race. Everything's not about race until y'all make it about race. And then when the race that's affected, talk about the race, now it's a problem. We just supposed to let what you say go off. Okay, for sure. Usopp. Why you say Usopp? Cause he's a liar? Like what's your point? Look at the man's hair. Look at his hair, bro. That's gotta be 4C. Of course Usopp black. At least I would perceive him as black. But then we go, he can't because Zoro will hate him. If you know, you know. Why would there be any black representation in Japan, buddy? All those are coming from Barry_8353 on Twitch. First time chatter, yet again. And if we rewind a couple seconds or a couple minutes, Buddy just said there's biracial people in Japan. Wouldn't everybody wants to feel included in a medium that they enjoy, right? Right. If the states make an anime, 9 times out of 10, the anime that they make is gonna have inspiration on the states. If it had inspiration on Japan, wouldn't that be? That's a whole different bucket. That's a whole different bucket. Cultural appropriation, right? Or am I tripping? But if we like a certain thing, or the mangaka enjoys a certain culture, and they decide to make a character to represent a culture that they like, shout out to Gachi Akata. What's the issue? We got 3, and they all bangers. All 3 black characters in Gachi Akata. Design is all fire, bro. But you getting mad if a nigga want to be Ichigo. You need to touch grass, bro. That's what it is.
Which, going back to my tweet, the funniest thing is most of these characters are Japanese, as in Japanese animation, but nobody has a problem with white people making them white. And one response that really highlighted the thought process behind white people trying to colonize anime is this. That's because white people often don't acknowledge those characters are Asian people.
Is probably just Japanese, right? He's probably.
So you telling me y'all saying that Aang is white? You telling me that we're saying that Sokka is white? If anything, Sokka's Native American, if anything. Or Eskimo. I don't know if that's a slur, and if it is, I apologize, but like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Whatever in his world the equivalent to Japanese is. Uzumaki Naruto, not a very white-sounding name. Right?
Exactly.
The series is very heavily Japanese.
They presume
exactly.
they're white, though it isn't considered an anime. Someone on this app once told me that Aang from Avatar The Last Airbender was white, which is still crazy. Look at this character. Tell me that's a white.
Tell me anybody from there is white, bro. Come on, bro.
Person. I then found out that many of them think so. Crazy as fuck.
That's what I'm saying, P. There's different mixtures of people all across the world. All across the world. There's people that got more melanin than me in Japan, in India, in Europe, in Australia. There's people that look darker than me. It's the fact that we have melanin dressing up as a character doesn't mean we're making said character black. It's just a black person cosplaying. That's all it is. You're making it way deeper than what it is. But the problem is, when we acknowledge the problem and speak about the problem, now we get imbeciles like Barry_853 whatever. But why is everything's about race? If it wasn't about race, you wouldn't have had that racist comment to say in the first place, bro. You wouldn't have gave Shorty the hate. You would have been like, that's a dope ass cosplay. You would have gave her props for probably hand making all of that in the first place. I don't got really too much more to say about the topic, bro. I seen it on my timeline going around. I seen it on Twitter. Like I said, bro, as a black man that watch anime, that love anime, you can see by the backdrop. You can see by the channel profile. Race ain't got nothing to do with it. It don't. It's just people of a certain skin color that enjoy a certain source of media. And if you do not enjoy the fact that a person of a certain skin color is portraying an anime that you like, and your problem is that character ain't black, and sure as hell ain't white either. Gango. You need to do some reflection. Think about yourself. Think about your upbringing. Think about exactly who taught you how to live this lifestyle, and just think, am I really in the right? 9 times out of 10 is going to be wrong. Don't know. Everybody got a problem with racism. It's even in the Bible, bro. We ain't gonna get into it. But racism, slavery is also in the Bible, bro. but that's not the real teachings. It's not. It's like a game of telephone. It was formulated to sound a certain way, but that's a different time for a different story, bro. That's something that you will see young Don, the sauce god, talk about. You ain't gonna see me talk about it, bro. Hey, what's y'all thoughts about this? You think niggas tripping? You think everybody should be accepted for the fact that they like anime? Does it even matter for real? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, bro. Peace.